y'all. Welcome to Musical Miles Podcast, where live music and great stories take center stage. Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Teton Guitars. Whether you're picking tunes around a campfire or taking the stage at your favorite honky-tonk, Teton Guitars delivers rich, soulful sound built for the journey. Learn more at tetonguitars.com. Now let's dive into some music and memories. Hey, music lovers, welcome to Musical Miles Podcast. I'm your host, Byron Duffin, and I am here with Mike from Silverada.
Yeah, man.
Last name, I'm sorry.
Harmeier.
Okay, that's why I didn't know it.
I know, yeah. It's good to skip it sometimes.
Well, we've been fans of yours. We saw you guys play in Key West years ago, and so I think that's the first time we saw you play. But we also saw you at Pendleton at Jackalope.
Sure.
Did you do Highway 30 before?
I've done it. Yeah, I did it. I can't remember the last time I did it, but I've done it twice, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we might have seen you here. We've just seen so many bands to try and remember where we've seen everybody. But love your music. But back in the Mike and the Moonpies days, right?
Yeah, sure.
So let's talk a little bit about it, because you've been in this business a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on our 20-year mark.
20 years.
Yeah.
And well, let's talk about your bandmates, because have you all been together that whole time? Obviously you've got some.
There's been some changes.
Sure.
Catlin, the guitar player right now, I think is the current longest with me.
Okay.
He's from the very beginning.
Okay.
The Omar came in about 5 or 6 years ago, I think, on bass.
Yeah.
And Taylor's the newest, I guess. Well, now I'm kind of switching out. I've got this guy Parker Toomey playing keyboards with us right now.
Oh, okay.
And he's been awesome. So I mean, he's kind of the newest. He's the new blood
guy
right now.
New guy, yeah.
So it's been a mix. I mean, I had the same guys for I don't know, over 10 years.
Sure. And you guys are based out of Austin. Austin.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Tomball, a little suburb outside of Houston.
Yeah, I know where Tomball is. So let's talk a little bit about how you got started. You start in high school, or? I
did, yeah. I started when I was about 14. I mean, I was taking guitar lessons when I was like 8.
Sure.
And then about 14, I had a weekly gig at the Prairie Rose. Right.
I love that song. Yeah.
That's all absolutely true.
That true story. Yeah. So your folks split, and you. Yeah.
And I was living with my dad, and he would drive me out to that gig. I mean, it was just a place that he went to and we went to.
Sure.
And I played like every Wednesday night. I would do like 3 to 4 hours there every Wednesday.
Wow.
And then through high school, I had like a blues band.
Okay.
And I gigged at clubs and barbecue cook-offs and stuff like that.
Sure,
you know?
sure.
And then I moved to Austin in like 2002.
Okay. Who really inspired your music? I mean, you started pretty young, so you had some.
I mean, I'm a child of like, late 80s, early 90s country radio.
Okay.
Right? So, I mean, George Strait was everything to me, It was George Strait and Clint Black, and then, I started playing guitar, and then I got really into like Stevie Ray, and I was just a blues player. I basically did blues guitar for most of the time when I was through high school, and even when I moved to Austin.
Well, if you idolize Stevie Ray, that was a great one to idolize, because he could play the guitar like nobody's been. Can you imagine what the world would be like today if he was still here?
No, man, I can't. I would love to. I would love to see that guy play.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be? Yeah. I mean, I try and ask guys, who would you like to work with, and I'm assuming that would probably be one of yours.
Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, and Stevie did a lot of collaborations too. He's on all kinds of stuff. He's on the Bowie's records and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I mean, it was he had a pretty wild career.
Sure. Well, as we've got to interview more and more artists and got to understand the music business a little bit, we're Idaho people, right? But same deal. Grew up listening to George, and actually Chris Ledoux I was an early fan of Chris Ledoux, back in the 70s when he was still rodeoing. It's so you kind of lean towards that, and then what our parents listened to, right?
Yeah, I mean my dad was an avid music listener, and he booked a lot of stuff for the Houston Rodeo. He would do like the Go Texan, raising money for the charity events and stuff like that. So he was friends with a lot of artists too, like Johnny Bush and Rusty Weir and those guys. And those guys were always over at the house.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I was surrounded by those guys a lot, when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, and that's what Django was telling us last year about growing up. Jerry Jeff Walker's kid, right? He was surrounded by those artists. Boyd Axton at the kitchen table,
Yeah, man, same deal.
Well, that's really really, really cool. But so then you moved to Austin in '02, you said?
Yeah, 02, 03, something like that, right out of high school.
Yeah, right out of high school.
Yeah.
So, and then just started getting gigs down on 6th Street?
I would go to like, I was still playing blues guitar, so I'd go to like blues jams on 6th Street.
Okay.
There was one I used to go to like every Monday. But I was when I moved to Austin, I was going to like a recording school. Basically, it was just a studio.
Okay.
And you just went there every day and learned how to make records.
Okay.
And so I bought a home studio rig and I started recording myself and other people at my house.
Okay.
And that's when I started to kind of write, some more traditional country stuff like that.
Sure.
And I would just get guys that were coming to the studio and we would just make demos all the time.
Sure.
And I turned that into a little EP, and then I got some little gigs in Austin. A lot of residency stuff.
Sure.
And then that turned into a dancehall circuit thing where we just started playing a whole lot of covers.
Right.
And, so we could actually try to get paid for doing it. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, early on in your career, nobody wants to listen to stuff they've never heard, right?
Absolutely.
They want to hear the George Strait covers.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah, I made a lot of years out of Austin of just doing that. And,
Sure.
I had every night of the week I would play a different dance hall.
Sure.
Doing the same 4-hour cover set.
Sure. Well, and I think I mentioned, but we're here in Chalice at the Braun Brothers reunion. That's about, I think Reckless had showed up in Austin maybe close to the same time.
Around that time.
Around that time.
Yeah.
And then Mickey and the Motorcars came a few years later to follow the Big Brothers. And
yeah, man, I used to run into those guys down in downtown Austin all the time.
Right.
Lucy's Retired Surfer Bar was there hanging out.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've been to Austin and we've been to some of those clubs, to the Saxon, the Continental, and of course you get out to New Braunfels and Green Hall. What a great place!
Oh yeah, man,
it's just so iconic.
That's always my favorite show of the year. We do it every 4th of July weekend. We
do you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do 2 nights this year. Actually, it's I don't know. It's hot.
Oh my God! It can be warm in there.
That's part of the experience. It's supposed to be that
Sweat
way.
your ass off in there. Well, we were there in October. I had been like 4 times, had never seen a show, and last October we went down and made a little trip through there, and we went in October and got to see Cody Canada and Waves. His kids opened for him, which was a little wild for Green Hall, but it was so cool. Yeah, it was. Go Cody was proud as punch.
Oh yeah, dude, of course.
And him and Shannon were down there front row. Of course, Cody opened it, or they opened for Cody. But what a cool show! And then 2 days later, we saw Jack Ingram there.
Oh, right on.
And then Billy Joe Jones opened for him. Do you know Billy Joe? Sweet girl. We got to interview her in Vegas, actually, a few months later.
That's cool.
Anyway, but now we love that Texas Hill country, and of course the devastation of the floods. Oh my God!
Yeah, I was pretty close to all that too. I mean, I'm living in Liberty Hill, like just outside of Austin.
Okay.
And it's like right at the edge of that hill country stuff.
Right. And
I'm close to all those rivers, and it was a lot of road closures by my house. And
I can only imagine, and it's hard to really imagine that kind of flooding can happen.
Yeah.
My wife grew up in Arizona, and they see that there occasionally. Those flash floods like that are crazy.
Yeah. It's been a lot of rain, man.
Oh my gosh! And I'm sure the cleanup will go on for years.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lost some iconic homes, I'm sure, and some tough deals. But boy, the music industry came together.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I was out on the road. I got a bunch of offers to go do, some of those events.
Right.
And I did some videos for like Texas Music Scene and stuff like that too, to help out.
Sure.
But yeah, I would have been on all those events, but we were just touring at the time.
Yeah. And you guys beat that road up, don't you?
Yeah, we used to spread it out more and do it, all year. I mean, we do 200 something dates a year.
Right.
I'm changing it a little bit. I mean, I've got a little boy, and our drummer Taylor's got 2 kids, and so we kind of are doing basically over the summer doing just 3 months straight of hitting the whole country.
Really?
Yeah.
So then trying to be at home with the family.
Yeah, we try to do the holiday side, and the slow parts of the year anyway. December, January, stuff like that. We try to stay home.
Well, and there's so many venues in Texas that you could stay pretty damn busy in Texas.
There's plenty of people that make an entire career out of that.
Oh yeah. Oh, there is, and there's so many cool venues that we got to visit. And like I said, we did get to do some interviews in Green Hall, which is such a cool place. we would love to do some more. And we got to interview one of the bar managers, which was cool, and kind of hear the story about the Willie door in the back of the stage. Man, what a deal! But like the Devil's Backbone and Floors. We didn't get to go to Floors. Actually, Willie was playing at Floors, and I couldn't get a ticket, and they had the streets all blocked off.
That's like my 3 favorite places right there, man.
Are they?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, and I never really knew much about the Devil's Backbone until I got to talking with Django about now I'm going to screw it. Todd Snyder.
Oh yeah.
And Todd Snyder's story about going out there and getting lost on his way to Lukenbach.
Yeah, that's a great song.
That's a great song and a great story. And Todd is such a storyteller.
Oh, for sure, man. I love Todd.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Now we're talking.
There you go. That'll the Breakfast of Champions.
I need this.
Yeah. What time did y'all get in? Late last night or?
Yeah, we came in and I saw the end of Aquarium set yesterday.
Oh, did you? They were so good.
Yeah. I watched Mickey and then I was up. I got bronze last night.
You got bronze? They didn't drag you to the Roadhouse?
I went over there.
You went there for a little bit and then came back and hung out at the buses. Yeah. I can only imagine.
Yeah, I didn't know Jason Eady was going to be in town.
We've heard Jason's in town. In fact, we put it out there. We would love to interview Jason. So, yeah, there's a lot of guys. We were supposed to interview BJ yesterday, and that didn't end up happening.
Yeah, they were in and out, man.
Yeah. It's and this is some guys. Cody comes and stays the whole week,
right?
And his family, and they live it up. They've been doing this forever. Sure. I don't think those kids have ever been anywhere but here in August their whole lives.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Cody, I think he told me 20 plus years he's been here. So
yeah, I was just talking to him yesterday, and he's like, we're staying the whole time, and I think they go out to the house and stuff on Sunday.
They love it up here, and in comparison to being in Texas and Green Hall this time of year, you're not sweating your ass off here.
Yeah.
It's a little cool this morning.
Yeah, it's something that you learn is when to get out of Texas and where to go in different parts of the year.
So where did you guys come in from?
The bus came from Indianapolis. I flew home out of Indy a few days ago.
Okay.
And got a few days at home.
Spent some time with your little boy.
I flew into Boise and came here tonight. And we're finishing up. Like I said, we're doing 3 months straight, so this is our last month of heavy touring.
So you go from here to where?
I'm doing something outside of Bozeman tomorrow.
Right.
And then we go back kind of to Indianapolis. I do some Indiana stuff and some more Iowa and Illinois stuff.
Okay.
And I think we start heading back down south.
Yeah.
And then we're going to the studio to make a record at the end of the month, too. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So let's talk about the music. How many records have you guys done?
I don't know, 9 or 10 maybe.
9 or 10.
Like that. Yeah, including the live stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, well, we've loved seeing you live and listening to your music, but there's no replacing live music, and that's why we started this was because of our love of live music. Sure. And so to get to see you in Key West is always fun because you guys make a good time out of that. We've seen you cruising up and down the streets on your golf cart.
Yeah, that's one where we do that thing. We stay the whole time. And
Well, that's the place to hang. Except last year, I guess it was cold.
Yeah, I didn't go last year. That was the first year we didn't do it. Was last year, which I guess I lucked out because
it was. We had some friends, and everybody always tries to get us to go back with them, and we're going to try and go back in 26. But now that we have the podcast, it gives us a real good reason to be there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, everybody will be there.
Oh yeah, that's the cool thing is, and once again, it's like coming here. There's 20 great artists here and our bands, and you get the opportunity to sit down with you guys is really cool. Yeah. And we appreciate you taking the time. And we just kind of stumbled into it this morning.
Yeah,
we knew if we just hang here, eventually we'd catch somebody by the toe. We interviewed Ellis yesterday, which we had interviewed Ellis last year here.
Right on.
He wasn't on the bill here. He played at the Roadhouse.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And so, but what a kid! What a voice!
Yeah, he's really got it going on right now.
Oh man, he's rocking and rolling. So
he's got foot on the gas.
Foot on the gas, wide open.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool. Well, cool. Well, hey, we appreciate you taking the time. We know it takes a lot to keep things going and keep everybody happy, and it's kind of like organized a kindergarten, right? You've got a little boy. How old's your little boy?
He's 7.
Okay, so he's not real little. So, but he's now at the age where is he playing ball? And
yeah, we did. I think he took last year off, but we did baseball. He's going to do it again this year.
Is he?
Yeah, it's all about if his friends are doing it.
Yeah, they're easily influenced by their buddies, right?
For sure.
Yeah, is he like the music thing? Has he started plucking on a guitar?
Yeah, he's got two or three guitars. I bought him a drum set. He likes drums. I think he's a drummer. I think most kids that age are drummers.
Are they? I don't know. I never had enough rhythm to be a drummer, and I'm a sorry guitar player at best. But I love to play. I play every morning, and so I'm getting a little bit better the more I practice. But only been playing for about a year and a half.
He's got it. He's got the rhythm, man. And if he comes to a lot of shows, and you can't keep him off stage, man. He's a stage.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be fun. Maybe he'll turn out like Willie.
Yeah, for sure.
That Willie. He's a hell of a drummer, and of course that Dirks. What a guitar player.
Man. Yeah, they're both great.
Those kids are amazing. Yeah, and we got to interview the whole band in Austin, actually in New Braunfels before they opened.
Cool.
We interviewed them here with Shannon. I'm trying to get Cody to talk Shannon into sitting down with me because she has such a background in the music deal.
Yeah, she's the one making it happen.
She is. She really, truly. And Cody gives her a lot of credit.
Absolutely.
But I don't know that everybody knows the whole story. And so we would love to hear her side of that.
Yeah,
story.
I'd like to hear that too.
Yeah. Well, we're working on it. We're going to try and get it done. I saw Cody the minute we pulled in here Wednesday. He was walking. He was going for a walk, and we caught him. And I said, "Hey, I sent Shannon a text, and I'm trying to get her to sit down. She hasn't responded. And I said, I sent you a message too. And of course, your messages, you don't always get all your messages right. So, but anyway, always a challenge. Well, if you would grab that guitar and play us a little tune.
See if I can figure something out.
Yeah, and I didn't check it today. You might want to." See how it sounds. That's a Teton guitar. That's an Idaho guitar company.
I like this. It's so light.
It's willow.
It's awesome.
Spruce top, but willow back and side. So.
And give up music, I'll give up the drinking. Like I gave up the powder in the spring of '05. I won't take to the highway, I'll take care of children. Don't give up on me, darling, stay by my side. It's the taste of the whiskey, the smell of the diesel, the roar of the crowd and the thrill of the night. I won't take it for granted, it won't last forever. I'll stay on the stage till they turn out the light. What I wouldn't give for a taste of home cooking. What I wouldn't take just to get through the show. Wherever you find me, you can't satisfy me. I get homesick at home, sick on the road. When I step through the door, the floor's covered with marbles. The dogs are all loose, the cat's living inside. Forgive me for heading straight to the bedroom, but a man on the run needs a good place to hide. When I give up the music, I'll give up the drinking. Like I gave up the powder in the spring of '05. I won't take to the highway, I'll take care of the children. Don't give up on me, darling, stay by my side. Don't give up on me, darling, stay by my side.
Awesome. That's a great song. That's a great tune.
Thank you very much.
Man, appreciate that. Take that Sharpie and give me your autograph on there somewhere.
All right. Still got some spots there.
Oh, we got some spots. That's the 5th one we filled up. We actually, the first one we did here last year, we're giving it away.
Oh, that's awesome.
On Monday. So we're trying to get
same
same brand. It's not a willow. It's I don't know what the wood is on that other one, but
I really like that.
they're fun and they're a great company. They've been really good to us, and we've enjoyed working with them. So
That's great, man.
anyway, so one more quick question. So what did facilitate the name change?
It was just something we've been talking about since we started.
Really?
Yeah. You just don't kind of know what something's going to become, and I was just doing this to do dancehall gigs, like I said before.
Right,
So
right.
If it stayed in Austin and that's all we did, that was kind of where it was going to be.
Sure.
But it got legs, and we kept making records and kept creating, and it was just, it's been an evolving thing for almost 20 years. So
how much of a logistic nightmare is it to go back and change all that
it
stuff?
was a huge nightmare. I mean, credit to my wife for dealing with most of those issues.
Right. Well,
and rebranding and all
that's
that.
what good wives are for, right? So that's why she's the producer, because she's the detail lady, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So well, that's cool. Well, it was kind of a shock, because everybody was used to Mike and the Moonpies, but a little bit like, I'm sure you've heard the story about Mickey and Gary and coming up with the name for Mickey and the Motorcars.
Right.
They were trying to decide, and finally they went, okay, Mickey and the Motorcars it is, let's go.
That's kind of how it goes, man. Yeah, I mean, you just say something to get some gigs, you know what I mean, and then
go, what were we thinking?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
having me.
Man, I appreciate you taking the time. And once again, all right, for Musical Miles Podcast, I'm your host, Byron Duff, and here in Chalice, Idaho at the Braun Brothers Reunion with Mike from Silverada.
Thanks.
I'd say your last name, but I can't spell it, and I
way to
probably
do it.
better not even say it.
I like that.
I'll
It's fine.
screw it up. All right. Hey, we'll see you somewhere down the road. Adios for now.